back to my channel. So today I created this look right here and it's totally giving me fall-esque vibes. So if you're not excited for fall and you're not looking forward to summer ending, then this video is probably not for you. But if you do like this video and you do want to see how I created this look, then just keep watching. So the first thing I'm going to do is take my Lancome Visionaire Serum. I don't have any skincare applied yet, so I'm just going to take a pump and a half of this and massage it into my skin. Really like the smell of this serum, but if you have redness or texture or larger pores, this really helps like smooth out the texture on your skin. And for me, I feel like it does help the size of my pores kind of shrink in size as well. So if that's something that you're kind of looking for, I would definitely check out this serum. Next up, I'm going to be using the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea drops on my face. These are really pretty. I feel like every skin tone would be able to wear these. In the bottle, it looks like it's actually gold, but when it comes out, it's pretty clear. Like it just has gold reflex to it. So no matter what skin tone that you might be, if you're super fair like me, or if you are more deep in skin tone, you would be able to wear these. I think that's what I love most about these. They are really universal. And then for my lid primer today, I'm actually going to go in with the Smashbox Photo Finish Lid Primer. I really like this because it has a skin tone color. So no matter if you are like doing a full face of makeup and you have an intense eyeshadow look, or if you're just going for a bare minimal eyeshadow look, this is perfect for either or. Because you'll notice when I put it on, it actually has a skin tone color. So if you have any discoloration in the lids, whether that be redness or you have veins that can show through your lids, this kind of cancels that all out and makes it look like a really clean, even slate. So that if you're going to go in with more colors over top of this, it kind of does most of the work for you. So you can totally tell the difference that this one has the eyeshadow primer and this one is not primed. So most of the time on my lazy days, I just apply this to my lids and call it good. I don't even go in with any kind of shadow over top of it, just so that it kind of completes the eyeshadow look, even though I'm not wearing eyeshadow. And for today, I'm really excited. I'm actually going to be working from the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. It's one of my all-time favorite palettes. If you don't own this palette, I really think you're missing out. These are the shades here. So you have some really like nice warm tones. You also have cool tones. You have shimmers and mattes. These colors just like speak to me. I'm obsessed. I love this palette. I use it all the time. You can clearly see that I've hit pan on some of my favorite eyeshadows. So I'm going to be working from this palette today. So if you have this, then get this out because we'll work together today. So I'm just picking up just a flat shadow brush and I'm going to be going in with this shade right here. It is named Tempera? I'll put it on the screen for you so you can read it. But I'm going to go in with this shadow and I'm just going to be pressing this over the entire lid up into the brow bone. And then from here, I'm going to go in with Golden Ochre right here next to that first shade. I'm going to pick it up on my crease brush and I'm going to buff this really lightly in my upper crease area. And when I get to the outer edge right here, I'm actually going to be flicking it out towards the corner of my brow because today I am going to do wing liner with this look. So I kind of just want it to all kind of be winged out on the corner here. So at the end, I just flick it out towards the end of the brow. And then from here, I'm going to pick up Red Ochre in the palette. And I'm going to be picking this up on another crease brush, making sure to tap off the excess because sometimes I do get a little fallout when I use this color. So from here, I'm going to be keeping this closer into the crease and not as high as we just brought that golden shade. So really just focusing this shade in the actual crease. And I really, when I tapped into the palette, I used the tiniest amount because I don't need to pick up a lot of product. I just want this to be just a hint of a deeper shade to go with that Golden Ochre. So I don't need to like dig into the palette to pick up a lot of product when I'm using this shade. And then going in with that first crease brush that we used, I'm literally just going to be buffing these two shades together. I didn't pick up any extra product on this brush. I'm just buffing them two together so they look more as one. And then after you've buffed those two shades together, I'm going to go back in with my flat shadow brush, picking up that very first shade that we used, And I'm just going to be, again, pressing this back over top of the lid just to make sure that we didn't lose the intensity of that bright lid color. So I'm just taking that and pressing it over the lid again. Going over my brow bone as well with that shade. So from here, what I'm going to be doing is applying wing liner, and the liner that I'm going to be using is the Anastasia Waterproof Cream Color in Jet Black. And so it's just a cream pot gel liner. So I'm going to be applying this off camera real quick, and I will be right back. And then from here, I'm going to go in with some mascara. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. I'm just going to be taking a couple coats of this onto my lashes. And then, because I don't have any self-tanner on right now, I'm actually going to be using my Dior Air Flash foundation. It's a pretty light colored foundation, so it's going to match me right now, and I figured I might as well use it since I don't have any self-tanner on. I might as well just take advantage of being able to use this foundation. So I'm going to be taking my Smashbox Primer Water Spray and just spritzing my flat top kabuki brush. And then you want to make sure that you shake it really well. And I'm just going to be spraying this directly onto my brush. And then we're just going to be buffing this into our skin. And then for my concealer, I'm going to be going in with the Smashbox 24-Hour Concealer in the color Fair Light. And I'm just going to be using this in the normal areas that I normally highlight my face, which is underneath the eyes, the forehead, down the nose, a little bit around the mouth, and under or on the chin. I'm going to be taking my Real Techniques setting brush. I just use this for my concealer though, and I'm just going to be lightly tapping this into the skin. If you tap it in, it kind of makes it less likely to kind of separate or move around, so I just tap it in. Because my skin is a little bit dry, I'm going to go ahead and set my face really fast with the Tarte Ready Scent Radiant spray. And then I'm going to be taking a dark chocolate eyeliner and lining my waterline right here. And then I'm going to take a teeny tiny little smudger brush. I'm going to go back into the Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm going to pick up Cypress Umber right here, this dark brown shade. And then I'm just picking up the teeniest amount, tapping off the excess, and I'm just going to be brushing this along my lower lash line really close to where we just applied that dark chocolate liner. And then I'm going to go back in with that crease brush that we applied that red ochre shade, and I'm going to be picking up red ochre again, the teeniest amount, and buffing this along my lower lashes as well. And then to finish off the bottom lash line, I'm going to go back in with my mascara and just give my bottom lashes a little coat of mascara. And then just for a little bit of inner corner highlight, I'm going to pick up Vermeer in the palette. It's this really beautiful like champagne shimmer shade. I'm going to pick up just a little bit of that and just pop it into the inner corners of my eyes. Moving on to the rest of the face, I'm going to take my Tarte Filtered Light Setting Powder, and I'm just going to lightly set my entire face with this before I go in with more product. So I'm just taking this on a big powder brush, and I'm just going to be pressing this over the foundation and concealer. And then again, I'm going to go in with the Ready Set Radiant Spray just to make sure that my face is not dry, because I'm like really dry right now, so I just want to make sure that everything looks pretty luminous. So I'm going to go in with a few sprays of this. Don't be afraid to use your setting sprays during your makeup process, because especially if you're more dry, it's definitely going to make it more luminous. It's not so dry or cakey looking. So just keep that in mind, that depending on what setting spray, I guess I should verify with that. Like this one, Ready Set Radiant, I really like to use this one, and I also really like to use the Smashbox Primer Water one as well. So both of those would be great options to spray during the process, or before and after, or all in between. So for my bronzer today, I've decided to go in with the Benefit Hoola Bronzer. I'm going to be picking this up on a big paddle brush and bronzing up the perimeters of my face. And then for blush, I'm actually going to be taking the NYX Cosmetics Terracotta Blush shade. It's a really warm blush. I'm just going to be taking a little bit of this on the apples of my cheeks. For my highlight today, I'm going to be going in with the infamous Becca Cosmetics. This is the color Moonstone. It's a beautiful highlighter. Since I am a little bit more fair right now, I am just going to be using Moonstone. Moonstone is better for more light to fair skin tones, so if you're too tan, you definitely wouldn't like this highlight. So I'm going to be picking this up on a Morphe brush and highlighting the cheekbones. For my lip color today, I decided to go with the Ofra Cosmetics. This is in the color Havana Nights, and it is in collaboration with Kathleen Lights here on YouTube, so I'm going to be going in with this shade. It's a very deep maroon color, as you can see here. Ofra Cosmetics has definitely one of my favorite liquid lipstick formulas, so if you're looking for something that is a little bit more hydrating, try out the Ofra Cosmetics. I really do like it. So I'm going to go in with this shade on my lips. And then to finish this whole look off, I'm going to go in with the Smashbox Primer Water Spray to make sure everything is locked in place. And then before I end this video, I'm actually going to do one more thing. I'm actually going to pop on some lashes. So these are from Kiss the brand right here, and they are in the style Poise. So I'm going to be taking these with my House of Lashes glue, my favorite glue in case you didn't know. This is the best eyelash glue ever. So I'm going to be taking some of this, popping these lashes on, and then the look will be complete. That's it, guys. That completes this look. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you guys soon.
Lucy